McKinnon. I am the founder of Mackinnon Marine and Aknuna Technologies. Aknuna Technologies is a safer industrial fueling system that's going to be mandated for all high-flow industrial, aviation, and marine fueling. And Mackinnon Marine built the first ever sport utility personal watercraft, which is a ruggedized personal watercraft, a high payload capability, runs in 2 inches of water, 70 miles an hour, 2.8 gallons an hour. High payload. It's almost impossible to flip, almost impossible to sink, so it's going to open up the rivers to people with a more affordable craft. I got into Aknuna Technologies. I had a near-fatal accident that landed me in the hospital, and I knew something had to be done to the fueling industry. I contacted the EPA and found out that there was little to no testing over 10 gallons a minute, which is your restriction at your local fueling station, and industrial fuelers are fueling at 60 to 120 gallons a minute, and at this high rate it actually atomizes the fuel and pushes it out, putting the fueler at immediate exposure internally and externally. Giving up my secure life. I was making over $100,000 a year on the slope. I had to actually make the decision to leave that and put 100% towards my companies. That was the hardest part, giving up that security. But it's working out. It's kind of a hard road. There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of waves. You feel like the best person, most amazing person in the world one day, and then next day you feel like you made the worst mistake ever. But in the end, it's all worth it. Business plan. Do your business plan. I hated the fact that I had to do a business plan. I ended up in the offices of BP with a $3 million contract before I had a business plan, and I still couldn't get investment. And I hated the fact that I had to do one. I ended up hooking up with Al Herman at UAA, and he did my business plans, and I realized how important they are. They make you completely look over every single situation that has to do with your business. It prepares you for all the risks, what could happen, what can happen, and sometimes by the end of it you realize it's not a feasible company. AMEP. They're closed down now, but they were amazing. They gave me a free shop and everything, allowed me to build actually the prototype for Mackinnon Marine. They helped connect me with a lot of people. Matthew Block of Lane Powell was probably the most important person I met in the beginning. He introduced me to John Bittner, which is probably one of the most amazing people in the entrepreneurial world, and Alan Johnson came next, which obviously is another extremely important person and very dear friend of mine. And then Al Herman. He introduced me to Al Herman. Al Herman was the most important person that I met, for sure. Happy global entrepreneurship.